This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14.
Ah. She said a mouthful, didn't she? Yeah, we about to go on and dive on up in this thing because I want you to understand something that I've been reiterating for quite some time here. But on your way in, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel and make sure that you are not missing any of the new content that we will be dropping, because they will either come in premieres or scheduled premieres. So you don't want to miss any new content. And today is surely about to be a doozy here as we tackle a topic that I have been putting out there. Shout out to some of the ones who've come before us, some content creators and different individuals, especially the great Shahrazad Ali, who you saw in that bit of a clip right before. So, y'all ready? Let's dive in as we scrutinize this. I've told you guys many times before that in this society, you are fed a lot of foolishness, and you are having no choice but to receive right off of the assembly line whatever they want you to see, whatever they want you to ingest, because there is a market for your attention. There's a market for your attention. And so, in the great words of my man Chronicles of Judah, they're children with titties. They're out here acting like children with breasts. And guess what they're looking for? Guess what they're in the market for? Like I said before, they're in the market for simps. They're in the market. And a simp is not this thing where, somebody is trying to, say that, oh, a simp is somebody to take care of his woman and treat him right. Nah. That's not a simp. And in the words of my man Chronicles of Judah 144, a simp is someone who worships the feminine dynamic, the feminine archetype, or the woman in general, because you have no idea who you really are. And so when it comes down to these social media outlets, you have to look no further than the Garden of Eden, how the serpent, and it was the woman who said, Eve, who pointed out that the serpent beguiled me. He beguiled me. Well, how could he beguile you? What could he? Surely it was deeper than just biting some fruit. No. Her mind was opened. And that's why she went to her man to open his mind, because she was taught something that she wanted to immediately go and teach her man. And this is the setup for you, brothers. Yes, the setup for you indeed, because these social media platforms are trying to reach out to these women. That is the goal. That is the customer. In the beginning, you had the serpent. And sure enough, I tell you all the time, the modern day serpent is social media. And they want these women to play in filters and use these platforms to advertise their quote unquote assets, or the thing that they know in their baser nature, what they believe is most important, which is their sex. That's what they advertise. And then they play and pretend as if they are offended by someone giving them certain types of attention. But all attention is accepted when that's what your spirit hungers for. So I call cap. And they join up, and, you got some that are involved in festivals like this all the time. They want to hold hands across the world, and they are the ones who are okay with this, who welcome this in. And then behind closed doors, they're fighting with men who are the ones who are truly taken seriously. The women are not taken seriously. And so you have to combat with these women to make a stand in your home. Otherwise, it's divided, which is the plan of the enemy. To grab the mind of the woman, open it up, and then she come and opens up your mind. So you're in the market for your attention. You have to stop it, brothers.
For the most part, the woman is just a child with breasts. You'll find that your thought process becomes much clearer. Are there exceptions to that rule? Of course.
My next situationship, I just want to have sex and travel. I just want to come and go.
Men, if you put a baby in something like this, you deserve everything you get. You put a baby in something like this, you deserve everything you get. See, it's not the music teaching the behavior. It's not nothing. They're passing it down from generation to generation. You see, generation to generation. She gonna dress like her mama. She gonna have the same attitude as her mama. She gonna act like her mama. It's sad, but it's true. And if you're gonna put your seed in this mess, then your seed is gonna have this type of outcome. Have some dick discipline, fellas.
You understand? For the most part, these modern woke women today, all they do is they just repackage the messages that are given to them by the mainstream liberal corporate media. That being that we have to lead with the woman has to be in the most prominent position. They give the woman the bullhorn. So this has trickled over into other quote-unquote communities. And this now is, basically par for the course. That a lot of these young dudes, they get women pregnant and they move from their mother's house to the woman's house. And they end up learning on the fly what the woman is really about, which is self-exaltation. She only needs you for your sperm. You understand that? That's why I stated, I believe in some of the videos on my other channel, there's a very close kinship in the mental state and the mind frame of the modern Western woman, quote unquote, of color, and the so-called white man of Jim Crow. You're necessary, you're here, but you better watch how you look at me, you better watch how you speak to me, because you're expendable. And I know that I have power over you. You understand? They don't look at you as an actual human being. You're just like an accessory to an outfit. Like, that's what the so-called black man represents in the mind and in the life of the average liberal black female. She looks in the mirror, she sees her hair's done, nails done, outfit nice, shoes nice. I'm just missing the right bag. Oh, there you go. That nigga goes with my outfit. Next thing you know, you get her pregnant, and you don't go with her outfit anymore. Throw you in the closet with the rest of the old bags. You got to go out and buy a new bag, man. And again, I don't blame the woman for this. I blame you so-called men out there. You're supposed to take your time getting to know these women, man. Thing is, you guys are scared to lose coochie. Well, if I take too long getting to know her, if I go too slow, she's going to lose interest. Okay, fuck her then. Oh well, bye. What are you in a rush for? Then you guys complain when you go out with the woman after talking to her for a couple of days, and you talk about how she was just using you to get a meal. Well, that's what you wanted to be used for, wasn't it? What you in a rush for? You scared that she's not gonna like you? If she don't like you, fuck her. The real issue is, do you like yourself? If you don't like yourself, you shouldn't be quote unquote trying to date anybody any damn way.
This is what you have to remember. The average black woman in America don't get no older than about 14. So just talk to her and deal with her like you dealing with a 14-year-old. Don't come at her like you dealing with an equal, because she's not going to be able to accept that. You got to go way back. And we cut off at about 14 to 15. We don't develop and mature no further until we get some new information and accept some different information. Look at a lot of my lectures on YouTube. People have put everything I got out there just about. They rob me every day. So go and look those up and listen to some of those. And they're in short enough clips that you'll be able to get some information and be able to share that with her. Because I give it out really straight and really direct. And I give us useful tools that we can use every day like you're talking about. But if you love her, and she gonna fight against right, because that's how we have been reared by the enemy. That ain't her you fight.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna rob you over here, big sis Shahrazad Ali. We're gonna show you love, but check out this scallywag. Yeah, get on up from there. Because, see, they poke their chests out more after they put on the layers of mask of makeup and all these fake wigs, bloodshot red and pink and yellow and blue and all this other foolishness. I see them walking all through Walmart, wigs on and all kind of crazy stuff. As the brother Chronicles of Judah 144 said, you better love yourself because most of these broads don't. And when you put in the work and you love yourself, you realize the options you have, or you find yourself being a simp and holding hands with the walking dead after that mask come off. Wow, talk about cap. She took off the makeup and became a whole nother broad. Woo.
I'm up out of here. I ain't gonna play with her. I'm out, baby.
Hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell.